Hi collectors, welcome back to my channel. Today we are looking at another new Megazord, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Dino Megazord. To be honest, I don't know much about this line. I directly purchased this Megazord without searching around. This is because the Dino Megazord is my favorite Zord. I think this figure is for more younger age people instead of collectors. So I actually don't have much expectation on this figure. We won't get disappointed if we don't have any expectation, right? So without further ado, let's us take a closer look on the box art. This is Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Dino Megazord. Nice artwork of our Megazord at the front of the box. Power Ranger logo at the side of the box. And this is Dino Megazord. Some simple background on our Megazord and the photo shoot on the figure. Hey Doctor Strange, you really found our Megazord? Yes, when I on meditation, your Zord is calling me. Really? Faster bring me there. Both of you, stop there. Don't make any move. This area already closed. Dr. Strange, you faster go to find our Megazord. Leave him to me. Okay, be careful, Red Ranger. Here. Dr. Strange, now use your string ring. Come on. Dino Megazord. Oh, it's really our Megazord. But why the size are so small? Don't expect much, Red Ranger. This is nearer Megazord we have. Hey, both of you. Oh no. Here is our Megazord out from the packaging. I would say I still a bit disappointed, although I don't have much expectation on this figure. The plastic they use on this figure feels so cheap. Especially the blue plastic they use for the Triceratops. There are a lot of flashbulbs on the blue plastic. The paint job also not good and lazy. Of course there will be a lot of missing paint as expected. The worst part is they can just paint one side, but the other side they totally leave it without any paint. Without wasting your time, let's us take a closer look on the figure. I will try to find some good part from this figure instead of just criticize it. Hopefully we can find some. Here are all the weapons and accessories out from the packaging. And we don't have much. We have a tape like cardboard. The frame is painted nicely. A Megazord drawing. This tape is recording Dino Megazord Vol 1 and Volume 2. Some tape detail printed on the side of the box, but sadly we don't have much detail inside the box. Our Megazord power saw molded in soft plastic. A lot of details sculpted on the surface. Unfortunately, we don't have any paint job on top of it. I really hope they can paint it in silver with some black wash on it. Personally, I think the best part on this figure is the Megazord head. All the detail on the head are sculpted nicely. Although not much paint job on the back of the head, but you still can see the detail sculpted here. They even painted the silver line on his head. Although the paint job is not good, but at least they paint it, right? Some silver paint on his chest part. Personally, I think these silver paint are a bit too thin. At some part, we still can see the red plastic beneath the silver paint. Some yellow and blue paint job on here. We also have surface detail on here. Some black and silver touch up on his waist area, but we don't have any paint job on the side of the figure. A lot of silver touch up on his skirt armor, and they even have silver paint here. Don't have any paint job at the back. The back cannon are molded in soft plastic, but without any paint. The Tyrannosaurus teeth are sculpted nicely here. 9 Masteron logo sculpted on his shoulder armor. Instead of flat surface, they actually sculpt up the pattern on the surface. I think this is another good thing from this figure. We have some yellow paint detail on his forearm. Although this figure cannot transform, we still can see the Masteron leg sculpted at the side of his hand. We don't have any paint job on the shoulder armor here, but you can see they actually sculpt up the pattern here. If we plan to paint this figure ourselves, this really help a lot. Not much detail on the top. Personally, I think the worst part on this figure are the bottom half of the figure. If you cover up the bottom half, this Megazord actually looks good. But you just focus on bottom half, it looks like a cheap bootleg toys. The worst part on this figure is they decided not to paint the eye on saber-toothed tiger and triceratops. We also have a lot of flash blur on the blue plastic here. They have some silver paint here, but at the other side they totally leave it unpainted. They also just paint one side of the track but leave another side unpainted. It looks so weird and ugly. The only best part on the bottom half of the figure is they actually sculpted up the surface pattern. We have an obvious seam line here, but they actually sculpted up the surface detail or logo detail here, just like the surface detail on the side. On our saber-toothed tiger, its tooth is more in soft plastic. Same here. Some silver paint on his leg and also the leg in the inner part. Same here, they actually mold out the pattern on the surface, but too bad they don't have any paint job on it. I think I will paint this figure myself since the detail already sculpted up. We totally don't have any paint on the saber-toothed tiger back leg. Some silver paint here will be nice. Silver touch up here, but don't have silver paint on the inner side. We have a flat bottom leg and it looks weird and ugly. Full rotation on his head but cannot look up and down. Full rotation on his hand but don't have bicep rotation. His hand can up 90 degrees. We don't have any joint at his elbow, so his hand cannot move much. I really hope they can give us some bicep swivel. But we have full rotation on his wrist. No waist rotation. His leg only can split that much. Due to blocked by his skirt armor, the articulation on his leg area are very poor. We totally don't have any movement or rotation at his knee area or thigh area. Come on Hasbro, at least give us a tight rotation. I actually very disappointed. The articulation at his leg area are worse than I expected. Our Megazord is about 7-inch height. Here is our Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Red Ranger, Mighty Morphin Blue Ranger, Lightning Collection, Zeo Pin Ranger, Mighty Morphin Yellow Ranger, Trinoceros Sentry, Marvel Legend Defender Strange, also Marvel Legend Doctor Strange, Marvel Legend Spider-Man, Transformers Studio Series Soundwave, Siege Thundercracker, and last but not least, our Master Grade RS-78 Gundam. Personally, I think this is a below average Megazord. It looks like half finished product. Seems like they put all their effort and budget on the upper part of the figure. The paint job on the upper part of the figure are actually good, but on the bottom half, we have a lot of missing paint. Some part they paint on one side but leave another side unpainted. To me, the worst part is they not even paint the eyes on saber-toothed tiger and triceratops. Why, Hasbro? How much will cost you to paint the eye? Besides, the blue plastic on triceratops have a lot of flash blur surface. It looks like a very cheap plastic. The articulation on this figure are very poor. We can't have any dynamic posting on this Megazord. The good side on this figure are they actually scope up all the patterns or detail on the surface. This will be help a lot if we plan to paint this Megazord ourselves. Overall, I don't recommend you to buy this Megazord. There are so many Megazord out there better than this Megazord. Thanks for watching. Remember to come to visit our channel again. Here we keep playing, keep building and keep dreaming. Bye!